What's up, OobTube? Nah, just kidding. Basically, this is a surprise video. Very excited about this. It's a special request by EDL, or Energy Drink Luxembourg. He requested Ubermonster Energy Brew. Basically, it's a non-alcoholic, bioactivated, crazy version of M3. It's much bigger. I didn't even think I was gonna find it. It's kind of why I've been kind of not really like talking about it or anything, because I was discouraged. Someone said it was very rare, so I was like, never mind, it's Rhode Island and it's rare, forget about it. Well, I stopped into Shell because I was looking for another energy drink that I will be doing another review on, and I happened to stumble upon it. So, without further ado, brace you for all the stupid suspense over here. Here it is. In all its glory. It's a glass bottle. Unfortunately, is non-alcoholic, which, I mean, I think it's probably for good reasons. It's, you know, they can't sell it in a gas station if it's alcoholic. So certain gas stations you can. There is a couple gas stations that sell alcohol. I think that's why they had to put the non-alcoholic label, because it's a glass bottle and it is beer themed. I mean, basically, it's interesting that they went with this approach. The fact that it's like a beer, monster beer, and that's why I was like, how are these people gonna sell this in a gas station? It's just not something that we normally get over here. We don't normally get these crazy these energy drinks that are in strange bottles and stuff. Mainstream gas stations don't normally carry things like this because they don't know how to shelve it. They just think, we used to 16-ounce can shelves, that's all we got room for. But apparently my local Shell stocked up a whole bunch of it. They had two facings of it. They had one empty spot, and then they had like a whole shelf below, all the way back. And that made me really excited. So it's gonna be there. I thought it was gonna be super rare, but apparently people are getting them, and so that will be exciting. I don't want to say that it's gonna be a big deal compared to M3, but we will find out, because I haven't tried it yet. And so far I pre-opened this bottle just so that I wouldn't take up time trying to pry it open and ruin the cap. I think I did a pretty decent job getting it off without totally annihilating the cap. It's got a couple little dents right there from the bottle opener, but much better than the ones that like prick and actually put a hole in a cap. Couple little dents. I would have done a much better job if I could. I don't even know how much it was. The total amount was like $7, but I'll probably end up buying it again just because my friend's gonna want one. It's gonna be crazy. So anyways, the hell with it. I'm gonna get right into the review since I'm already 3 minutes into nothing, but this is an exceptional video. It's okay if it goes over 10 minutes. This is a special review requested, and also a total surprise. So anyways, let's see if I can show you as I'm reading. That might be a little bit too much. I just want to show you that Uber is spelt O-O-B-E-R pronounced, which I thought was kind of funny. Alright, so anyways, it says Uber, from the German meaning superior, above the norm, or the ultimate. Ubermonster, the ultimate energy brew for Monster, produced using proprietary German brewing technology. We borrowed, in quotation marks, a German brewing process which uses a special microbe to ferment malted barley, like in beer. The resulting bioactivated energy brew that has a clean, crisp taste without the alcohol. No regular bottle could handle this evil energy brewski. So we designed our own with the biggest chugger friendly wide mouth we could make. The big ass cap is a little hard to pry off, but it's sort of like if you can't open it, you shouldn't be able to drink it. Cheers. This energy brews for you. Consume responsibly. Max 1 bottle every 4 hours within the 3 bottle per day limit. Not recommended for children. And yeah, basically. So, and again, Monster has a point. If you can't pry it open, you're probably too young. You probably shouldn't be drinking something like this. So, it's basically, here's the specs. Calories 100, total carbs 25, sugar 25, vitamin B2 1.7, vitamin B3 20 milligrams, vitamin B6 2 milligrams, vitamin B12 6 micro, I don't even know, MCG, I've never heard of that. Sodium 170 milligrams, taurine 1000 milligrams, Pantex ginseng 200 milligrams, energy blend as a total 2,500 milligrams. Glucose, L-carnitine, caffeine, inositol, glucose, I don't even want to go there. Basically, yeah, it's, that's the gist of that. So, enough anticipation. 6 minutes in and I haven't even tried it yet. Let's do this. It's funny because they talk about, drinking it from the big mouth thing. Alright, so it's basically what you would imagine orangeade should look like. It's a bit of an orangey color, although I don't know if my light does it any justice, which is kind of interesting, because you would think it'd be like a beer color, like more golden, but in a way it is kind of, it's like a summer beer. I think it's very interesting, the fact that they went the beer route again on this one. I just totally blows my mind. They used a brewing factory to make this. It's hilarious. So right away, you taste original Monster. Then you taste this like smooth, like they were saying, crisp, like almost like champagne. It's a nice smooth, flat flavor. Nice flat palate. It does not sting your tongue at all. Definitely tastes like the original Monster, but with the exception of the brew being different. It's not like your everyday energy drink at all. It's got a nice smooth, flat taste. A little bit of drying on the tongue, a little bit of, grabbing on the tongue, the nippiness. And the flavor is just a lot more full, I want to say, and more it almost tastes like import. I want to say it tastes the most like import, but if you could take import and make it even more import, in other words, whatever you taste when you drink import, like that nice lightness about it, the difference between the original and the import. If you can just times that by 2, basically, that's how it's extra import. It's even more import, basically. That's all it really is. It's definitely smoother and just more flavorful, and just it's really smooth. I'm surprised they even bother with this. If they did this to every one of their Monsters, it'd be delicious, because this should have been something that it can't be that hard to do. If they're really using a brewery for this, that's weird. But if you ever really want to know, like vodka, how they triple distill things, this would be a perfect example of the original vodka, and then the triple distilled and all the fanciness that goes on after what they do to the vodka. So this would be a great example of if it has anything to do with brewing it a different way, you would taste it with this. This is like double import. It's very good. It's smooth. I can't say that enough. It's really, really smooth and really, it's refreshing, actually. It's like a beer. That would be refreshing. It looks great, looks cool. That's definite. Grabbed my attention immediately. So it's definitely a buy if you're able to get it. If you're not and you'd really like it, I could try to ship it to you. Again, this is one of those things I would love to ship to you, but it's going to be expensive as hell. It's one of those things. I know that on eBay they're selling these suckers for a lot of money, like a lot, like $30 a bottle. They're crazy. The gas station near my house is going to have it for time to come. It's not going to go anywhere. So, I guess, yeah. Hopefully it sells well. They even had M3 still. And they also had this other no-name, this drink that shall not be mentioned until my next review. And that's what really made me excited. Because, well, you'll see why. Because it worried me. And it's not even like a mom and pop store. I bought it at a Shell. It's not, you know, it's basically an everyday gas station that you'd go to, but they had it there, and I love the Shell. It's great. They had Sobeys time before, and they're just a great Shell. I go there all the time. Yeah, but so basically, I don't know how long I'm able to go with videos. I think a 15 minutes of video I'm allowed total, but I can't talk enough about this. This is exciting. I did not think I was going to find this at all. I will give you a nice look at it. It's very smooth. It's import ×2. That's the basic summary. And I love the fact that they went German, because I'm a little bit German, and I feel proud, really, to be able to try this out and even get my hands on it, because Rhode Island is terrible for that, this kind of thing. We never get drinks that are actually good, or at least everything. We don't fit everything in our state. But whatever. So basically this has been the TPX review for Ubermonster, and it's great. I hope they continue to keep producing it, because I don't know if I'll keep buying it. It's kind of expensive. It's only 16 ounces, 500 milliliters exactly. EDL. That's exactly the usually over here, basically 16.9 is our 500 milliliters, exactly. Everything else is like 473 milliliters. You know, it's like that extra, that 0.5, that's just, that 0.9, that's not there. So, yeah. Alright, so I will be right back with another review. These videos are going to take forever to upload, so bear with me. Alright, have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this review. As much as I enjoyed drinking this yummy monster, it was refreshing, good, and just very smooth. Yeah. So I wish I could say more about it, but I really don't know what to say about it. It's just really good. Alright, see you in a bit.